Hey, 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 Bagman is back to ya. Took a little 2-3 days. I don't even know what it was. I know y'all thought, man, did Bagman ever exist, or was that a weird dream I had? But we are back. Put a smile on, buckle up, enjoy the ride. Just got back from the White House. Was helping the president, the whole office, everybody, just kind of some strategies, some kind of, they needed my help. I came running when the call came. Just kidding, man. Just been enjoying life, really. Hanging out with people, resting, sleeping, being grateful, living in the moment, just catching back up. Coming in rejuiced. If I make it through this video, it's gonna be a ride. We got so much to get to. What is on our agenda today? What's on our plate? What are we gonna have for the appetizer? Here you go, diving right in. I saw a story. This hat's gonna come in too very shortly. I saw a story. Flavor Flav. He's 63 years old. And he's 2 years sober. He said no cigarettes, no alcohol, man, and just that he feels good, that, how good he's looking, and I don't know, that story was just awesome to me, because, it's never too late. It really never is. Anybody can do it at any time. You got to believe. You got to just be positive. You got to get through the hard moments, because, dude, once you get through those, you're like, you do it for yourself. You prove something to yourself. You're like, man, I'm not sure I want to go back. I definitely always still, it hits me sometimes where I'm like, man, I could rip a dab right now, or something. But same time, I'm totally cool with what I got going on. I like the clear-headedness, the alertness, the lightness, creativity, the productivity, the routine, the sleep schedule, all very, very nice. So yeah, it's never too late. That kind of just gave me some hope, put a little smile on my face. I don't even know Flavor Flav that much, but you can tell he was wilding out a little bit, and that's the thing. A lot of people are like, this was me. I didn't want to get off of smoking or drinking because I was like, maybe I won't be as fun. Maybe I won't be as good a time, or lose my humor, or my my energy. Dude, you're still you, man. You're still gonna have that. That's just a voice telling you in your head that doesn't want you to get off. It's a little trick, man. Your head will play little tricks on you, dude. They know what you're gonna respond to, dude. They your number one adversary, man, and they studied up, dude. They know the book on you. They watched the game film. So also, real quick, I may have said this before, but guys, please, if you're driving around, if you get the chance, you're working out, you're on a podcast, you just get a moment, you're going to sleep, waking up, throw on some Christian radio music, on your radio, on your Spotify, whatever. Find something, throw it on. And like I said, it's great if you are a Christian, I like all religions, really. I'm not trying to push one or the other. I think they all have some great value. And so that's what I'm saying. Even if it's not your thing, instead of them thinking, you think they're talking about God or Jesus, pretend they're talking about your family or love. Like, it is just positive, uplifting, encouraging, puts you in good spirits, makes you believe everything's possible, makes you just see the light and the love and just the unity. It just all starts tying in, man. How grateful you are, how you're healed, how you how far you've come, what you've made it through, your toughness, friendship. I mean, dude, every song just kind of amazes me what they touch on, and then just kind of the mood it'll put me in. It's pretty hard to be in a bad mood listening to it, man. And like I said, it matters so much, the kind of information that we surround ourselves with, whether it's our friends or our news sources or our music or our YouTube choices. If you're putting in negative material and negative ideas, dude, it's just not helping in any way, and trust me, I used to be the king of that. I would listen to depressing, sad music. I would go online, watch depressing, sad videos, read depressing, sad poetry. And what do you think happened? How do you think I started talking and being like, dude? It was when I'm sitting there, and I mean, yeah, there's still artists and stuff, but you don't want to be catching yourself out there saying, hey, I'm the biggest Sylvia Plath fan out there. That girl just From what I remember reading, it was like every time they looked away for 2 seconds, she's trying to run off and kill herself. And I get that could be a mental illness, but you know, let's try to find some more positive people. I'm always looking up who are these positive people, dude. Those Bob Rosses out there, those Crocodile Hunters out there. You know what I mean? Here's a good one for y'all, right quick. I heard this, and it really kind of struck a chord for me. I haven't dealt with that much death. I know people that have, and so it basically said, somebody said this quote, and it was talking about like, okay, if you know somebody that has someone close to them die, you know, obviously, yeah, go reach out for them, be there for them right then. But that's kind of when everyone's there for them. So they were talking about like, reach out like 3 months later. She said like, mark it in your calendar. Set yourself a reminder and check in with them then. Because that's like, everyone comes to their aid. Everyone comes to their aid. But then they kind of leave them and go back to their own life, right? Like, that's when they feel alone again and completely and utterly alone and really trying to face it. And they could be down really bad, man. So maybe that's a really good time to reach out to someone. Just kind of remember and still be thinking about them and see what you can do or how you can help, or just say, hey, I'm coming over. Let's have some tea. Hey, I just wanted to talk, see how you've been. You know, you don't have to make it weird or anything personal, you know. Don't make it feel like they're a charity case or it's a pity party, you know what I mean? Just go over there, have some fun, just be there. You know, show them that life, you know, still has a lot to offer. This, you know, we still got to keep moving forward, no matter how hard it really is. What else happened there? Man, yeah, I got people asking me when the next video's dropping. Hey, when the next video, what's the next video gonna be about? What you gonna do, you know? And man, that just makes me feel so good. It's so awesome, you know. Raising the bar. There's some expectations, there's some standards, there's some people waiting and eager to see it. Whether it's people I know, whether it's people I don't know. That's cool. That really struck a chord with me. Makes me excited. It makes me feel like people are kind of relying on me. And I gotta be there for them, you know. That's what's cool about having a pet too, or something like that. You're like, dude, I gotta feed and water this pet. I gotta take this pet outside. Like, you know, I can't be out here slacking, dude. I got other responsibilities. I got people depending on me. That feels good. Like I said, man, I can't thank y'all enough every time for the support, the comments, just anything nice y'all say, anytime y'all stop by. It's been really amazing. Already just a crazy ride, more than I ever thought it would be, and that it just continues to grow. Blows my mind completely, man. I really owe y'all so much thanks, man. I'm gonna try to make it out for y'all. I'm gonna try to do my best videos. I'm gonna try to just fill this world with a little sunshine, a little joy, a little laughter, man, a little child laughter over here. You know, that Monsters Inc., where we go from scaring y'all, now we coming in y'all's room late at night, boom, trying to make y'all laugh. So that's what it's all about right now. That's what it feels like. Really, thank you. I really cannot say thank you enough. I promise you. One of my goals coming up is to get to 50 subscribers. Could you imagine? 50 is quite a number, man. If you live to be 50, you're lucky. You're blessed. Like, you made it 50 years. So imagine if I had one for like all those 50 years. That's amazing. I could touch 50 people just from me right here in my room, having fun, enjoying life, holding up a phone, looking at a screen, that I could possibly touch 50 people. That they could see this, that they could take something out of it. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to think about. Like, one of my videos that, you know, I've had videos higher, I've had them lower, but like one of my videos, like, it was just like 700 views or something. I was like, man, like, that's so weird. Because, like, imagine if I was on a stage and 700 people were looking at me. That would freak me out, right? But the reason I'm able to do this is because I'm just in my room by myself looking at a camera. You know, I think I like technology, the way we're headed, because It's kind of like some of those shy introverts that still have big personalities can still get out there, have their platform, have their stage, really do their thing. Pretty cool dude to me, because that was always kind of me. I was a little both. I showed my friend, and he knew the song, but I kind of just reminded him of it. And I've told y'all about it before. The Travis Tritt and it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. Hard times in the neighborhood, but why can every day be just this good? And he seems like a real one, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, thank you so much for you making that song. You're a legend just for that one thing. Like, dude, if you leave being dead with one amazing thing that you did, kind of your life's work, all tied in, what else could you ask? Tell me that life was not worth living. And the top comment, like, that my friend pointed out to me, which I'm so glad he did, I just sent him to him, and we've been both singing it all day today to each other. And the top comment was, man, I used to do drugs for years, for so many years. And I finally got sober, and this song is the reason why. And I listen to it every day, and it helped me get through every day. And dude, this song is that powerful. And the fact that he just touched that one person, and you know he touched thousands more. Hundreds of thousands, probably. Tens of thousands, I don't know. But a lot of people. I mean, when I came across it, I was like, dude, this shit is powerful. And that comment that guy left got a bunch of likes. I commented on it. I'm telling y'all, my friend told me, just look at it still going. That energy is just still vibrating, and it's still just rippling and traveling and traveling and traveling. So shout out Travis Tritt, baby. Shout out, man. Shout out my trip to the dollar store. Getting confetti, a party hat, nail polish, a do-rag. Just the weirdest stuff, dude. Does the dollar store not always just have exactly what you want? Didn't spend that much. Made real good friends with the cashier guy. Just going with the one black fingernail, dude. Got a little love, got a little hate. It is what it is. I think it's cool and fresh, dude. I think it's punk rock. So we really out here like that. Also, I got a new magazine. Hello. And they're like free magazines that they give out at like stores or restaurants, man. And I guarantee you that your boy right here, Bagman Jones Sr., your bag daddy, was the most hyped of anyone to ever get a free magazine. I was just like, oh my goodness, yes, yeah. You know what I mean? Because I was like, dude, I can't wait to bring this thing home. I can cut out some pictures. I can throw them on my vision board. You know what I mean? Just getting hyped about the small thing. When I was just taking my shower, dude, I got out, I drank a little water from the sink, straight from that teat, straight from that faucet love. Shout out Otis. And I was just sitting there like almost in love with me having a sink right next door. Shared bathroom, little sink. Like, dude, how nice is it? And like, I was just like almost overcome with like, wow, I have a sink right next to me that pours out fresh water. Dude, it's the small things, and it seems small to us. For some people, that would be the greatest thing ever. Not everybody has that, dude. And I'm just like, wow, man, I have that. I don't have to wake up and worry. So that kind of, shook me up a little bit, man. Me and my friend, yesterday, right before we were, right in between us doing the notes and getting ready to go to Walmart, hand out the candy, we go into this Korean bookstore, because I had heard about it. I'd been there one time. It was rated 5 stars. And we go in there, man. There's nobody in there. There's books and records in there. They're all in Korean. They're all Korean books in Korean. And the lady, she barely speaks English. I don't think she does. They just see, 2 white kids strolling in, looking like, sunshine and roses and daisies. Like, dude, how high are these kids always is kind of the question. That's how much we're vibing in this love and just bathing in it. And dude, he's just playing like some nice jazz records. The owner, he comes over to us and he's like, you know, his English isn't that good, but he's like, hey, y'all looking for some English books? Hey, you can come in the back of my office. He took us back there, man, so nice, talking to us. The nicest guy, the happiest guy. This guy figured out how to live life, man. You could tell he was relaxed, he was happy, he was joyful. And everyone has a different way to live, but once they figure it out, what works for them, man, it's ball game. It's ball game, dude. It's GG's for my gamers. And he was just so cool. He's telling us, man, you know, on Sundays we got a worship night or worship morning here. We do songs and prayer. You know, on last Saturday we got jazz night with a live, you know, band, and just so cool, so welcoming, so inviting. And I see why that place gets 5-star ratings. And he told us his name was James, man. He's 5-star J, dude. That's what I'm gonna start calling him. Like, he's like, man, y'all come back, and oh, y'all went to Duluth. Oh, my sons went to Duluth, and that's why I got this hat. Because I was like, dude, we can't just stop in here and not get any, because like they don't sell the books either. You just read the books there, you listen to the music there, you hang out there, you get a coffee, you know. So we got a coffee, a cheesecake, trying to support him, gave him a little tip, and then he had these hats, and I was like, dude, let me get this hat. Look at this, man. This dude was locked in. Look at this dude just chilling under the trees. I just wanted to support the business, man. It felt amazing. And then he's like, you know, I was like, dude, this logo's sick. You know what I mean? Like, some places can just make it or break it off of a good logo. Make it or break it. So this guy made it, and it was his son, it turned out, that did this logo, man. It's just so cool, man. Seeing a family business, seeing people go their own way. He was so proud of his son. He's like, yeah, he's in Chicago now, you know, doing graphic design, and just his face kind of lit up talking about it. That was really cool, really. Man, I heard a quick conversation. I just walked past people, and this guy in Walmart was telling this other guy, he's like, we need to always try to do the right thing. And he just kept saying that. And it was like it was ringing in my ears, man. And I was like, wow, that's cool. That's that mentor relationship, or that's that friends kind of reminding each other, don't get off that path, man. Don't get off that path, brother. Here's that hand, man. Grab that hand, dog. I got you, man. Come on. Pow. I got you. You know what I mean? And I don't know, that was just really nice too. That made me feel warm, kind of feel like, you know, that Grinch moment, dude, where that heart's just getting bigger and bigger, dude. I'm about to push that sleigh into town, man. I'm about to return all those gifts, man. I'm about to. Anyway, dude, like, been talking to my brother, man, and now he's posting. He's about to go crazy on YouTube. You know, wants to post like 5 times a week. And dude, he's got some amazing content, amazing material. Guys, check him out, please. I'm begging you. Support his channel. He makes amazing music, amazing artist, great visuals. It's ADAM Adam. ADAM Adam Dumas. DUMAS. DUMAS, Dumas, and please check him out. Guys advanced beyond his years, so talented, and just watching him get passionate, and watching him have ideas, and watching him see his growth. He only posted like 2 recently, and they're getting a bunch of views, and I'm so happy. Like, dude, it feels so nice nowadays to not have resentment or jealousy nearly like I ever did, and just be genuinely happy for other people. I'm so happy for him. I want nothing but success and prosperity for him. For my friend Mason, I want nothing but that. I want his children's book to be a crazy success. He's talking about making children's songs today. He's excited about it. I'm excited for him. I hung out with this my old friend that I hadn't seen since I moved back. She showed me a couple makeup tutorial videos that she's doing on the side of her day job. And I was like, man, that's so cool. These are great videos. Dude, we're all capable of like making great, amazing content. You know, these are 3 people that weren't putting content out there, but had it, and now we're slowly putting it out there. and just slowly watching it succeed and grow. And I'm like, I like get so hype. I'm almost like happier for them when their stuff does good than for me when my stuff does good, man. That's how happy I am for them, man. To watch us all kind of realizing our dreams, chasing them, going after them, running them down, Tom Petty style. It's so cool for me, man. It's really so cool. All right, here goes a little side note right here. I did do some laundry today. This is just a side note for my mom. Mom, I know you're listening. Hey, Mom, how we doing? Everybody good up there? How's the family? We got our laundry done. We're back caught up. And no, I don't need anything. I know you're always asking, hey, what can I do? Hey, let me know. We're doing fine over here. We're doing great. Thanks for asking. You're amazing. Kevin Durant speech stolen right here. Mom, you're the real MVP. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. It's awesome, and talking to me and like reminding me almost daily. It feels like, oh, you're doing so great, or oh, when you said this, it really made me think about this, made me feel good. Oh, that was real nice what you said about your dad. All that stuff. It's amazing. I love hearing it. I know you don't want to do too much, but every time, it never is. You know, you're doing great. So thank you so much, for real. Guys, please check out the YouTube page, Zeth and Sailor. I may have talked about it before. Zeth, Z-E-T-H, and Sailor, S-A-Y-L-O-R. And like I said, I just love putting people on. He's pretty big now at this point, but it's him and his really young daughter, and they make really funny, super cute, super wholesome videos. You can't watch it and not be in a great mood and smiling, and it's really joyful. And then he was kind of just talking about his story on their come up. You know, he was having to share a little bed with 4 roommates with his little tiny baby girl, and him and her mom were split up at the time. They've gotten back together, and just kind of like how his life got repaired through YouTube and vlogging and posting, and he just knew it was gonna work out. And don't we love a success story, guys? I know we do. I know we love an underdog story. And that's why I don't know why the news is missing that, dude. I don't want to hear about, oh, there's a stabbing down in the subway station again. Fuck that, dude. Tell me about somebody that made their dreams come true. Every single time they're out there. Okay, the time I gotta speed up a little bit. God dang it, I hate it. Okay, so going to Walmart, passing out the candy. We're singing, we're dancing, free candy. We got a sign, we got a pumpkin. We got another sign that says "I love you" and free candy for smiles. And what are you grateful for? And happy Halloween. Ask your parents. You know, doing the whole thing right outside Walmart. And we met some really cool people. A lot of kids stopped by, just smiling, happy. What are you grateful for? We're grateful to be alive. We're grateful for this candy. You know, that was really nice. You know, made sure they kind of asked their parents. Some adults stopped by, which was cool. Looking back, we you know, this was our first time going out. So we want to have kind of learning moments, and we were kind of like, you know, Halloween was like just getting ready to happen. So maybe candy wasn't the best idea because people were probably already getting geared up to have a lot of candy. Also, you know, candy's pretty unhealthy for you. You know, maybe we find something a little more beneficial, but still, we did see some smiles. People, you know, would say, what do we owe you? Or what are you guys out here for? Oh, nothing. You don't owe us nothing. Oh, we're just out here spreading some love, showing there's good people and positivity, and we're doing this for ourselves, and it's fun, and we just want to give back. And, you know, we got some time to spare, and just, you know, talk to people, strangers, be in the community, and we're complimenting people out there. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, you know, and I'm shy. That's nothing I would do. It was so helpful that I had my buddy there with me. You know, 2 is better than 1, but it was just so nice. You know, people would kind of stop and pause and like want to look at us, and I think too, why maybe some people don't stop is they're probably looking for donations, or they're probably wanting to sell us something. You know, I do want the candy, but, you know, they don't have that trust built up yet. They think everything's a scam. They don't think anyone's just up front giving out free stuff, man, but you got to see that good. I'm sure more people would have been happy if they stopped by. You know, they kicked us out. They're like, hey, man, you can't be up here. And I was like, it's cool. We kind of expected it. But the nicest lady we met by far, Miss Cleopatra, she came over. She wanted to pay us for the piece of candy, and she was real bummed out that the bank had just paid her bill on the wrong account, or like kind of made an error that she didn't want them to do, and just real down and out. And but still, she's like, you know, I always give, and I'm always really positive. You know, I'm just having a tough day today. And so we blessed her up. We gave her a little bit of cash, and we said, hey, this, you know, you had this coming to you. This is owed to you. Thanks for actually, you know, stopping and talking to us and smiling and just being a beautiful soul, kind of an angel out there. And I looked at one of my recent Google searches, and it was like, are dogs God's angels? Haven't we always wondered that? Like, how do dogs know when you're down to just come over there and lay with you, or jump on you, things like that? That's kind of amazing. All right, first quote of the day here. I think I read this yesterday. It was really good. Somebody had said something like this to me, and it was or something, someone had said something similar, and then this quote hit, and it said, instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. That's some Albus Dumbledore shit right there, man. And I think it reminded me because my friend has been saying he wants to stop cursing. I want to stop cursing. So instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. You be that candle, dude. I can't stress enough how much of a difference one person can make. Think about Gandhi or somebody. Think about Martin Luther King. That's one person, man. That is one person having one idea, putting it into action, giving one speech. You know what I mean? How powerful words can be. That can be any of us. Oh, dude, surprisingly, that's right what I was about to get to. The difference one person can make is what I had written down, coming up fairly shortly. It's just, man, and you can make the difference by supporting a person, by giving them, by listening, by donating your time, your money, your clothes, your canned foods, with a smile, with a compliment, with an act of service, you know, standing up to a bully. It's just, dude, it's endless. The possibilities are endless. I read a story today about this cop who accidentally got called over to the wrong house, and you know, he talks to the lady or whatever, and then he looks out. It's like a 75 or 85-year-old woman, like a widow by herself, and he looks out, and the grass is halfway mowed, and the lawnmower is just out there in the middle of the yard, and he's like, kind of looks in, he kind of walks back, and he's like, hey, let me mow the rest of your yard for you. Like, it would be an honor. It would delight me. Like, please let me do this. It would make me feel well. And she did. And then she wrote a letter to his commissioner or chief saying how amazing it was. And that's the thing. Sometimes you almost have to force the person, like, please, I like, let me do this even for me. Like, this would make me feel good if I could help you right now. And yeah, dude, sometimes you have to take the initiative. Sometimes you gotta be a little pushy. But nobody asked him. He just saw a moment. He created a moment right there. And so, yeah, I'll never say all cops are bad, things like that, like, because that's not looking for the good. You have to find the good. There are good people everywhere you look. You just gotta look hard enough. Yeah, that old friend that I hung out with, it was really cool because we hadn't seen each other in a while, and you know, we had a lot of laughing and talking about memories. Isn't it great just reconnecting with an old friend, talking about our goals, what went wrong in our last relationships, talking about what trips we had planned, our jobs, our financial situation, you know, kind of what we're looking forward to, what our goals are, what we could see the future being like, celebrating. And she's just so much different than me but I respect it. Like, she knows how to live. Like, I told her, I was like, you know what? You really know how to live. Like, you're always celebrating. You're always with your family, your siblings, your friends. Y'all go out in big groups. You all stay together. Y'all dance. Y'all have a good time. You drink. things like that. And just really extroverted social people, meeting people, doing this, doing that, always just together. Monday they probably got this plan. Wednesday we're going over here. Thursday is okay, night over here, and Fridays we're back at the house here, and it's just amazing to me. It just blows my mind because I'm not that type of person. But I love watching other people enjoy their life the way they want to enjoy it. Like for me, because I asked her, I was like, "Oh, but when do you like read or like get your quiet alone time, or when do you meditate?" And she's like, "I don't really do those things." I'm like, "Yeah, like I respect it. Like I love you, I love hanging out with you, but I couldn't live your lifestyle just like you couldn't live my lifestyle. She would be bored living my lifestyle. I would be absolutely worn out, exhausted, resentful living her lifestyle. You know, because I need that time to come back and recharge and regroup and kind of do some deep thinking on myself. What's that called? Self-reflection. I don't know. It's just cool. I just love our differences. I think that's why it's so funny when two people with like big differences get together. You can just talk and you can just laugh when they say something because you're like, I don't understand what you're talking about at all. I don't get your thinking, but it's funny to me. Let's see. Here's another quote. It said, "It's been said, love finds you when you are ready." And yeah, man, I'm trying to go to that speed dating thing coming up, but you know what? That could be maybe just to make friends, just to have fun, just to work on. I'm gonna try that Omegle side, or keep like just talking to strangers, like for practice, just for practice, because I never do that. Go up to a girl and be like, hey, just talk to her. That was bad because I don't even know what I was gonna say there. I blanked, but just have a goal like, hey, talk to this person for 5 minutes, and then just go on. You can even tell her at the end, be like, hey, sorry, I'm literally out here, just getting my cuts in, getting my swings in, you know what I mean? Just doing my drills. Just practicing talking to beautiful women. Thanks for taking part in the experiment. And you just feel more and more comfortable. It's just like everything, man. The more you do it, the easier it is. Oh, it's so hard to approach women. I can't do it. I can't talk to them. Well, have you ever done it or tried? Oh, one time and you failed, and then you've lived in that failure your whole life and never wanted to try again? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Because I'm really good once I get comfortable, once I know you, but I'm really bad at breaking that ice. Once I get through that, I'm fine. But so just find where your weaknesses are, and then just keep, put that ball on the tee, go opposite field, right up the middle, back of the cage, back of the net. What else do we got here? Ooh, another quote for you. You guys want a quote? I think you want a quote. Here we go. Grace is the face that love wears when it meets imperfection. Whew. Well, actually, I didn't even really explain the last quote. But yeah, love finds you when you are ready. Like, I've known in the past, like looking back, like, oh, why my relationships didn't work. I knew I had a lot of faults in it and a lot of shortcomings, downfalls. Like, I could have done way better in so many different areas. And I still don't think I'm ready. But I do realize that I am getting closer, and eventually, yeah, it will be that time. I think that person will just appear. Some people are just ready at different times. So it's not something I feel like I need to push or press on right now. I have these crazy expectations, Just chill, man. Bill Burr talked about it. He's like, man, do not try to like force having a girlfriend or whatever. Just go out and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. If you're having fun, people are drawn to that. People are like, man, why is he having so much fun? I want to be around that. What's his secret? What does he know that we don't know right now? What is he seeing? Let me go over there and talk to him. Let me see if I can ask him. Let me see if I can figure it out. Let me see if I get a read on him. Man, I went over there. I don't know, man. Whatever I said, he's just smiling and laughing, goofing around, being nice. Oh, I gotta spend some more time with him. Let me figure it out. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Next thing you know, dude, she running around your little girlfriend, man. She running around like your little girlfriend, all right? So that's real fun. And cute. Yeah, grace is the face that love wears when it meets imperfection. That's when you know you're becoming a big person right there. when you're not, and I was always bad at this, you know, when you're not trying to highlight where they're falling short and saying, hey, you need to get better at this. Hey, like, this is, that was whack. That was pathetic, you know. But to embrace it and to forgive them, to just give them that amazing grace, that mercy, that forgiveness, that acceptance, that I'm not gonna judge you by your flaws and your imperfections, because it doesn't outweigh all the things you do good. And that's definitely something I've done multiple times in my relationships. I need to get better at. You know, there'd be a girl that probably 80-90% of the stuff she does really well, and I'm sitting there focused on the 10, 15, 20% that I don't like that she does, that I'm like, you could totally improve this. Why are you doing this bullshit? Because we all have bad habits. We all got habits that are hard for us to break. I have them too. Look at me casting first stones at people, man. Jesus would come down and pimp slap the shit out of me, dude. And I deserve it. So, okay, all right, a couple good notes that I read today. One of my favorite things, or good news. The good news section, me Googling good news stories, is becoming probably one of my favorite things of the day. Why did I not do this a long time ago? I don't know. Why did I not do a lot of this a long time ago? I don't know. I wasn't ready. Here we are. Welcome. Let me give you a warm welcome. Maybe we title that I think we're going to title that the video today. A warm welcome. Let's give a warm welcome. Thank you, everybody. This one, the headline was Girls 75 years ago reunited. They were on a ship going to America 75 years ago. And they got reunited, and they were both like, oh, we could have never forgot that. How would we ever forget? Yeah, I remember. You know what I mean? Wow, dude. How life comes full circle. How time really doesn't. Time really, it's strong, but it's not the strongest force out here, man. Love still beats time. Memories and friendships still outlast time. Sorry, time. Little bitch ass time. You know what I mean? Not this time. You know, when you just feel like I love that person and I would love that person forever. I just always will. You know? It's just cool, man. It's just cool. What a story. Like, and imagine what passed in that 75 years, what they've all experienced, what they've been through in their new lives in America, probably on the boat over there talking about their goals and their dreams and what they want to do and accomplish. And they're probably worried, and, you know, they probably fit right in and did everything they wanted to do. Probably got to go back and talk to, I can't believe we were worried about this. And, oh yeah, that was easy. And that was actually harder than I wasn't thinking about that. And that turned out to be a challenge, you know. I would have loved to listen to that conversation. Also, this just in the news, child poverty down. Suicide rates in the military down. Donations up. Energy cars, efficiency, and being able to charge better, longer, faster up. See that, guys? Don't look at the stock market, all those green and red arrows. Guess what? In my book, in Bagman's book, it's a bunch of green arrows going straight up. Because that's straight up. We keeping it straight up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's all I'm going to say on that. I saw an article that basically said... You guys won't believe this one. Article, why gratitude is good for us. I'm shocked. I don't even believe it. It's almost like something I've been talking about. They almost laid out a bunch of health benefits. Do you like health benefits? No, not insurance. Oh, they're free of charge. Improve the quality of your life. Yeah, make you happier. You interested? Sleep better? May I interest you, sir? Ma'am, a little free sample of enhanced mood, maybe? Less stress? Possibly for the young fellow over there? You know what I mean? And this is the part, I think this is the key in the article right here, you know. some people for this practice and like gratitude to really work, like always be practicing it and thinking about it and being aware and keeping it close, is that some people it's natural for them. It really is. They kind of got a leg up on that one. We all have our advantages and our skills in life. Some of us, you know, then we have the things that we have to work on harder than other people. That's just life. So some people, the gratitude comes natural, and some people have to practice it. Right here, your boy right here, your boy, you seeing him, you looking at him, you seeing him. I had to practice it a lot. I mean, for weeks. I had to write down in my phone, basically, hey, keep looking at your phone, and then just, it was like a reminder, like literally turning a switch in my brain. Dude, start thinking about gratitude. You better freaking do it, or I will, you know, I will end you. Oh God, I went to the other page and there's still a lot more. It's gonna be a long video, guys. What I warned you, what I tell you. Here we go. In the 5-Star Jade cafe, he did have a sign that said rest, restore, restart. Think about it like that. We're overworked, we're overstressed, we need sleep. Rest, okay? Get your sleep, get your clear mind, wake up, feeling good. Restore, heal yourself. Just restore your mental, just your breath, catch your breath, you know, untighten your jaw and your shoulders, relax them, restart. Really great sign. This guy was the definition of enlightened, man. We're about to get into the bars of the day. I'm going to give one quick shout out, and then I'm going to give one quick story. Shout out Addison, old girl that I used to talk to, man. I messaged her, she responded, and we worked together as servers at this restaurant, and she always would just be so cheerful and happy, and back then I hated it. I loved her, but I was like, what is your problem? Why are you always bouncing around, skipping and talking and smiling? And you know, she'd always have all these weird necklaces saying always smile or smiley faces or love's the best, and then I turned into a 10 times worse version of that. Dude, I went overboard. And you know, looking back, like, yeah, she was right and she knew. But we did, I don't know, we just bonded. She kind of felt like a sister. We both were going through depression at the time, so I was just checking on her like, hey, yo, I hope you're doing well. Hope that depression's not kicking in. Like, try to say a few positive words, tell her, you know, she left a positive impact on me, to kind of one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, and to come check me out. And I just remember those necklaces, man. Or it would be an earring, and it'd be 2 rainbows with leprechauns and pots of gold. You know, I don't know what the hell she was doing to that, you know what I mean? You know, she'd be running around with a lucky sock, you know, and sock puppet, and telling the people, and they'd be eating it up, you know what I mean? I was just like, hey, dude, how do you do this every day? Come in and just be positive, keep that good attitude, and talk to these people. And now I realize it is possible, and she was nailing it, dude. She could have taught a master class, man. So I really hope everything's great with her. I'm going to continue to reach out for her. I'm going to get into the bars, then my last story, and we're going to get us home, and we're going to get us home safe. Here we go. I think you know better. I was so bitter, writing my open letter. No matter, more effort, became a goal setter. Gold standard for all of my novellas. It's a cold world, had to hold together. No slumber, hijacked the control center. No vendors, turned out the phone antenna. Stone cold, practice with Thor's hammer. Rope ladder, out of the smoking mirror. Broken glass, I sound like a broken record. It's fun. I don't remember if that's how I planned on saying it, but that's how it just came out there. What do I like here? I was so bitter, writing my open letters. Yeah, dude, writing that mean, sad poetry in a shed of all places. It was just, the story could have wrote itself, man. You knew that one. Joke could have wrote itself, as a matter of fact. No matter, more effort, became a goal setter. Gold standard. for all of my novellas. Yeah, man, I was big on, I wanted to write a story, or I was real hard on my writing. I would, if I didn't like it immediately, I was tossing it. And, I'd be that kid, because I write with my two buddies. The second they would say something that I just felt like I had a good feel for if it was really good or really bad. And my friend would be like, yo, check this one out. And he'd read it and he'd be passionate about it. And I'd be like, dude, no, it's not it. Next. Let's move on to the next one. I did not care about being harsh or being a critic. I'd be like, dude, no. So that's that gold standard. Kind of being a dick about it. It's a cold world. Had to hold together. No slumber. Hijack the control center. No vendors. Turned out the phone antenna. No vendors, man. Nah, we ain't buying. What you selling? I turned off the phone antenna, man. I'm out here on a spaceship, alien style. Rope ladder out of the smoking mirror. We had to climb out of that hole, man. We had to climb out of that illusion, that pit, that darkness, and kind of see what was out in there. Broken glass. I sound like a broken record. Those are bars, man. I don't even care what y'all say, man. Y'all know. Y'all have to give it up. You can hate the rest of the video. I doubt it. But end of the day, you're going to say, I'll give it up. That kid, that weird kid with the glasses and the hat, he kind of spits sometimes for no reason, man. No reason. He probably got a ghostwriter or something. Last thing is I was watching a comedy podcast, and then one of the comedians, Juicy, I think, was talking about before she goes on stage. I just love seeing. I love listening to other people, what works for them and what their methods are. And so she says she sits there, she kind of closes her eyes, she visualizes, she meditates like 5 or 10 minutes before she goes on stage. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard, and I kind of see why everybody likes her and what her vibe kind of really is. And she says she thinks and feels love, just love, and makes it in her mind, try to expand it and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's the most beautiful thing. I'm going to write that down in my affirmations, by the way, just to practice it. And it makes so much sense, and I promise things like that work. She said she'll start like thinking about like, someone she loves or something she loves, like her mom, and then just let it grow and grow and grow in her head. And I promise you, we all need to adopt that practice. She's like a wise sage for that one. I don't know who taught her that one, but that's some next level stuff, man. So I'm leaving y'all with that great little gift of gold right there, that gold nugget that you're gonna throw right up in between them ears, hopefully. What's going on outside, man? Are they finally here to get me? Oh shit, got a duck back there. I don't know, dude. I don't even know or nothing, man. But listen, I gotta go get my laundry out of the thing. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for hanging with me, man. It was it's a lot of fun to be back, man. 2-3 days off. Is this how I've been posting? Is this my videos? Is this a podcast? I'm still doing it right? Or I may have forgotten. Y'all let me know or whatever, man. But I'm out, dude. Y'all have that blessed night, man. Tell somebody you love them. Make yourself smile before going to sleep. Wake up and say thank you. Breathe in that air, man. And man, maybe you stand outside and wait for the mailman, dude, and just give him a big kiss on his forehead and probably hand him over a plate of warm cookies, you know what I mean? Actually, you know what, matter of fact, tell him to kick his shoes off and give him a nice little foot rub down. Maybe you bring out a nice bowl of hot water, let him dip those puppies in there for a minute. Just give him a pat on his back, let him be on his way, dude, and tell him all that was from Bagman Jones. Bagman Jones sent you. He'll probably understand, and world will be a better place, man. It'll be all the better, man. So thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Can't wait for the next one, man. A lot of fun, a lot of good times, a lot of love. Oh, dude. Thought we were going to make it without a voice crack, man, or something, but that's how it is, man. Have a blessed night. I'm out.